What's your story? What's your sign? It's like we're twin flames in a different life. Deep connection lights a spark. It's like you know me in the depths of my heart. We're dreamers. Don't care what other people say. We live it like this could be our final day. We're dreamers. Don't care what the others say. We're doing this in our own way. We come alive in the nighttime. It's something about how we dance in the moonlight. That look in your eyes, it tells me that you want me and all my loving. We come alive in the nighttime. You and I, we come alive. We come alive.
Hi guys, and welcome to today's video. As you can see, we're on the horse box and we're out for some training with Hayley Watson-Greaves. Was a bit sort of up in the air whether we would actually be attending this. The boys had a big falling out in the field, which resulted in Bo actually bullying poor Buck into our fence. So they've now been split up, but Bo just felt not quite right later on that day. So I was a little bit sort of apprehensive whether we would be able to come to this, but it hasn't really come to anything. I think he probably stood on a stone, or because the ground is particularly hard at the moment. We are actually considering putting shoes back on Bo. He is definitely struggling a bit with the stones in our yard and out hacking, and I'd like to do more hacking. Did sort of consider hoof boots, and I know they work for a lot of people, but with Bo I actually struggled just to find brushing boots that he's happy to wear. He is very opinionated if he doesn't like something or it rubs, so we actually think perhaps hoof boots is going to be a bit of a nightmare to sort something out that he is happy with, and we can't use them at competitions. So even for like warming up, and it'd probably be a bit of a faff to put them on to get to a warm up and then get them off. We don't need any more sort of things to do on a show day. Have enough problems trying to get down to the warm up on the right time as it is. So yeah, we are seriously considering perhaps having at least his front shoes put back on. Bless him. So yeah, we'll see how he goes today. I don't want to work him too hard, but obviously this is a lesson. But I'm wondering whether perhaps we can work on transitions and getting him a little bit more in front of my leg, because sometimes he does kind of drop off and isn't always quick enough to react when I ask something. He tends to question when I ask him to do something. It's a bit of a, "Oh, are you sure?" And it's like, "Yeah, come on, let's do this." So yes, I would, rather than have to have a discussion about every transition, it'd be quite nice if he's just like, "Oh yeah, okay." But yeah, we'll see what Hayley has planned for us. But here in the sunshine, and I think it's the first time I'm actually going to ride in a t-shirt, because I think we're going to get pretty hot. We're going to be in a little indoor school that we come to, which is great. It's fantastic, because it was raining this morning, but it's now brilliant sunshine. Poor little Bo's got a little bit hot getting here. I didn't put the fans on in the back, so I put them on going now, and hopefully I'll remember to put them back on, or we'll probably end up leaving them on before we travel home for him, so he doesn't get too hot. Yeah, so I better go and start getting him ready, and we'll go down for our lesson.
Because the ground's got hard.
It's gone so hard, and
It's gone from like soft bog, hasn't it, to
Yeah.
really hard. A couple of weeks. I see. What colours did you go?
Silence up in the middle.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I find that works really well for kids.
Right. Should we have a little counter? And then we will get to crack-a-lacking. Right, very large and never change the ring. That's it, it's hard, isn't it? You just drop to your trot. Okay, counter. Yep. They're very noisy today. You've got nothing going.
It's hot.
Maybe I'll feel sorry again.
You've got quite a hot fabric in here.
Oh, did it?
I've got pretty sparkling on, I didn't realise it.
Yeah. Well, it was an old holding. Where they not in the temporary, but it's still dark. Then you just start warming up now. Okay. Alright, that stop. Okay. Okay, have a short walk, and then we'll get cracking with some transition work. Let's pop them into drops. We're going to do marker transitions, okay? Right. Getting accuracy up. Although obviously I missed the chance of saying to you to do that one as well.
I was going to say, I was waiting and I thought, oh, that's a bit thing.
Yeah. I was just thinking of the next marker. I was like, where should I get her dots for counter? It's like an Easter egg hunt, isn't it? I took all this in mind. Okay, so go down to C. Whilst we're catching C.
I know where that one is, that's all
Do you know where that one is? That's all right. It's the rest of the It's the rest of the market. I was very careful with it. I'd be like, oh, where's the whole map? You do realise that we all these herbs now. But it'd be running through a test. Okay, so let's go around. We'll do a 15-metre circle at B. I'm actually quite more interested in the circuit transition on the counter, but 15-metre circle at B, and then at M we'll come back down to the trot. Just soften them a little bit here. Right, first off, your circle starts to meet before the marker. Okay?
Yeah.
So it needs to start to meter before the marker, not after it, so then you can come in and meter before your marker, because now you're about 5 metres before your marker. Alright? Back down to the trot. Right, it's meant to be an M. I think I'm going to be too many circles. First, we need to circle at C. Right, we're going to plan at C. We're going to 15-metre circle E, leaving the before marker, not after it. And then we'll do a transition to drop that K. Right, stop it. Didn't know where I'm good.
Yeah.
Right. That was your best one, spot on the marker. Right, go large, 15 metre circle at E. Body moves forward. Where did you leave? You left a metre before the marker. You meant to leave a metre after the marker.
This is where I'm going wrong with, isn't it?
Do it again. Lean back. There you go. Then your circle will come round. Doesn't matter whether it's 10, 15, 20, 5. And then you come in a metre before the marker, and then the point of your circle is the marker. Nice. Accuracy. So then come arrive at 10 metre circle at B. Let's see where you leave. You're going to do it properly now. That's much better. What I should have done is stay quiet, although it's a bit, just on the centre. I should have stayed quiet and let you ride that with seeing what happened. Good. Alright, then can we do a transition down to top of K? Relax your leg and sit back and go. And then if you call one of the I know I said it about going. But he has, through that transition, you have to move forward through.
Yeah.
Not backwards. Right, at B, we're going to pick up the counter again. Keep that connection. Sitting, start asking. So I would just say, you could ask slightly before. I think you're asking, like, just as you hit the marker.
Yeah, so I'm leaving it too late.
Yeah, so you literally, in fact, if we're being really nitpicky, you're dropping in a page. Just start asking now, relax your legs. There you go, and then spot on, you're on the marker, okay? Wait, yeah, well done. So cheeky, if it comes in hot, then it's like, I'm going to go for, oh, there we go. Good boy. Okay, so then ask if you have the counter at B. Just start asking, so you're like, yeah, good. Well done. Right, cross the diagonal on the exhale. Do a change of legs through trot. Obviously, if you start running off, either hold or do a 10 metre circle to the left. Okay, then go large. We'll do 10 metre circle to E. Too long to turn, okay? So just come round, we'll do it again for B. It's just getting on a circle and then keep turning. Yeah, just think about it. Right, left leg up, that's it. And then just keep turning. Well done. Good. Okay, then come back to trot to C. Yeah, well done. And then just touch what it's a real fine line of it because we need to sort of get rid of that moment of hesitation through the transition, but then afterwards you need to ride it forward. And then he has not got to run into the hand. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Good boy. Right, we're going to transition to hold and see. You save that. Because I think you could have, like, it's a good hold. You almost prepared a little bit too early because you came back too quick. Is my point.
Yeah, I had to go to
Idiot. Yeah. Okay. And then walk up. What are you doing then, man?
do something hard.
circles. He'll bite Martin, well.
Oh no, please don't do it here.
The counter transitions at A are our biggest variables because that's often where it is after our walk.
Yeah.
In the tests.
Yeah.
And
Is that what he does?
yeah.
All through the rain?
All through the rain, and we'll do it on the medium walk when I shorten up after any.
Excellent. Go across the diagonal free walk.
Okay.
I know, but he's doing his whole like, I don't have to put my head down. And then we're going to pick him up at H. Now if he starts jogging, you're going to do a walk right to the right and come back across the diagonal. Well done. Right. Ask for a transition at N. Because you always think about it, don't you?
Yeah, and he's like, yeah, got you. I think I just sort of one range just a fraction.
Yeah.
And he's like, yeah.
Yeah, I think you're going to have to trust and ask the counter without shortening your reins.
Yeah.
And also, practice just picking him up. If he does jog, walk through it. Send him back on the diagonal.
I think you threatened him with that and he's like, doing
I
that.
know, yeah, exactly. It's hard, isn't it? Okay, so let's come back to the walk. So we're returning to E, and then on returning to E, we'll come back to walk. Then you're going to come across the diagonal E to M in a free walk. Turn, free walk, M. Yeah, just double checking. That's it, and then you're going to pick him up at M. If he jogs, walk pirouettes. If not, we're going to counter H. We're just going to leave it at C and A, because that's obviously where he's having his little moment. Right, so you're going to have to leave the reins that length. Stop doing that, mate. You flex him a little bit to the inside. Yeah. That's it. Got away. And then counter. He's getting a bit cross, isn't he?
Yeah. Didn't give him any warning then. I don't ask him. That's not on.
10 metre circle F. On returning to the 10 metre circle, come back to the walk and then free walk from F to E. Going to catch him out of it this time. Sit. Nice transition down. And spot on. Just get your nose down, matey. That's it, not that far back. Somewhere in between, it'll be perfect. And then you're going to go down alongside a medium walk. So, and flex him a little bit so you keep him in the connection. He's not going to do it now, is he? I am going to bring him back up to A. So do it, in fact, do a free walk MXK. He can't moan at me because he's getting lots of bruises. Right, free walk across the diagonal, then you're going to pick him up at K. That's it. And then you're going to walk past A, and then you're going to counter at F. That's better. Yeah. Well done. See, that was actually much better, wasn't it?
Go back on the medium walk across the other short diagonal.
Yeah.
Because
That's my next plan.
yeah. It's that medium walk after a free walk.
Yeah, so come back to walk, do a 10 metre circle at C, come back to walk, and then we'll do the HB, BK. Oh, lucky. Right, so free walk HB and then BK medium walk. We are covering all bases, aren't we? Free walk across the long diagonal, free walk across the short diagonal, then a medium walk down the long side. Then the extended or free walk across here. He's got to take the rein a little bit down when he's doing that, rather than mooching around. Use alternate legs if you need to.
Yeah, so it helps me in sort of almost having to use my legs. And
Yes. And it's like, oh, I'll just jog.
Oh, I'll just go then.
Yeah. Alternate legs. Knock, 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 knock. Yeah. And then counter when you're ready. Good. Oh, big grunt just to prove his point. Yeah. See, interestingly enough, I know I didn't tell you to do a circle, but you did it again. You left, yeah, you left, but it's almost like you're coming in for a circle at B, and you left before the marker.
It's a bad habit.
It's a habit.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Go past the marker, leave now, so when you have it. Because then your circle will be a better shape. I don't know how I noticed it before, but then, yeah, maybe because of the lateral work and things, we're going to bring your left shoulder back right or forward, and enter it down. Right, and we're going to do a transition to walk at H. I'm thinking, then what are you doing? Are you just thinking, oh, has he heard me? Is it the point where you go, we're going to do a transition to H, and he goes, I felt that. This is what we're doing. Maybe you're doing something.
I think I probably am. I'll probably prepare myself.
Yeah.
Getting lines right, and I'll probably just shift in slightly and ease. Yeah.
Yeah. Absolutely. So it's almost like you might have to be a bit quicker at preparing.
Yeah.
So you don't tell us. Yeah. I'm going to do plenty of mine told. Getting to G.
Yeah. And then we overshoot it.
You overshoot it, or you find it difficult to get both? Does it get strong? Do you mean? Or does it back off?
It's strong to about I.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not medium strong.
Yeah.
It knows that. It's strong at that point.
Yeah.
And as soon as you pass that marker, it breaks them on, and it's literally pushing for everything you can get. And then by the time I actually go to ask him to stop, he's pretending with the judges to see.
Oh, God. Okay. Well, let's have a go at that then. Stop sassing, though, I can see it.
Stop trying so hard.
It's a bit like distracting, do a walk pirouette or something. I know you don't like it. Huh? Yeah, but it doesn't matter. That's the whole point of doing them. What's wrong with that?
I'm not going to say anything because I don't know what happened there.
That was a good one, wasn't it?
I only got that on camera.
I never know if you've done a
He
good
had
one
his
or.
finger over the lens.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because you just wrote it, because you weren't worried about it.
I think that's it.
Because I just said, do a walk pirouette, and you were like, and you just came around and wrote it. So, okay, right, stop swimming, let's do another one. Just do it. Think of the Nike slogan. Yeah, that was a little bit harder. I mean, it's not too bad. He just wants to step out against your left leg.
Yeah.
On that one.
I always my left leg works the hardest.
Yeah. Right. Okay, trotting on. Centre line. Hold to next. I didn't give you a marker again, did I? Damn it. I was just like, yeah, whenever. Are you going from C or A?
Oh, brilliant, look where I'm stood.
Okay, upper body back, left shoulder back, and then kick, kick. Right, centre line. You're going to just hold to S to start off with. Head straight to you. Martin's right behind you so you can sit. Okay, and then trot on. Don't go backward. Turn right. And then just do another hold down the long side at B. Early. Okay, and then trot on. Lovely hold there.
It was more him pulling me. I was.
Yeah, but then you have to, just correct it. You need to stop. Oh, I see, that's why you were early on your marker. Fair enough. I'll let you off. No, it's not going to work for judges. Okay, and then trotting on again. Turn left this time. Please you still and hold. So now here, just checking back to a smaller trot. Hold the lead. Slow the trot down a bit. That's it, a little half step. Yeah, now go forward a bit again. Now back again, go. Stop, stop. That was too much of a stand. Now hold together. Good, and then trot on.
He is listening to you a little bit.
Right. Okay, so here you're going to bring it back, but you're not going to hold. Bring it back. Now right forward again. Now bring it back again. Turn right. Bottom. Yeah. Good. Okay, and then again down the long side. On and back transition. Bring it back a little bit. Yep. And then whoa. Make sure you can make a release. Yeah, so bring it back again. Make a release. Does he stay in that trot or does he try and scoot forward? That's what you've got to say. Yep. And then whoa. And then trotting on. And then bring it back again and ride it forward. Yeah, and then go. Sorry, go turn right. Right, now bring the trot back again, so there's the half step. And hold it again, but here, if you're ready to go, when you release, he should not sit. He should not really front and half off. So trot on again. Stop being a bull. Right, now bring it back. Now release the rein. Now bring it, yeah. He says I'm not going to do it now, I heard her. Keep it in the slow trot, like the little half steps, small transition. Elbows in, slower, slower. Half hold release, half hold release, half hold release. Be confident to release. There's a good boy. There, there, there. Right, now you can trot forward. I don't mind if he slows down a bit more. It's just as long as he doesn't charge off. So he's doing it again, slow down a bit. Whoa. Keep on holding until he waits here. Waiting, waiting. Jog, drop, half a step. Waiting, waiting. Good. Yeah. And then trot forward again. Centre line. This time you're just going to hold it chin. Yeah. Always make sure he's on that half hold. So because he's a little bit wired at the moment, he's then sort of he's taking you forward, isn't he? Yeah. Turn right, and then we'll do the on and back, making sure he's on the half hold on this side. So make him wait, almost in the half steps. Half hold release, half hold release, half hold. He's got to wait. Good. And now go forward when you're happy. Yep, and then then check them back again. Yeah. And then go again. Oh, sorry. You're an autopilot. Push forward. And then back again. Half hold release. Yeah, and then come back a bit further without letting you having to hold in there. Half hold release. Yes. That is better. Good. Drop and then ride a 10 metre circle at B. Hey! Just wanted to double check. Okay, now you can push forward. Now go like half 10 metre circle at B, to X, and then to E. Push it forward a bit. That's it. He's also? I think he's trying to get out of my face, actually. Hiding from me. Now ride the truck a bit more forward. See your petrol's gone now.
Yeah.
There you go. But at least that needs parking though. Get up. 10 metre circle B and then 2 half 10 metre circles again. Just with a bit more engine. Oh. It is, absolutely, yeah. Well, this is why we're going to clever we can last a bit more if you need to. That was a bit short, wasn't it? Do it again. Good. Well done.
So we're back from our lesson. Unfortunately, my phone decided that its storage was full partway through recording, so we've had to switch over to Martin's phone for the rest of the lesson. Unfortunately, it's not quite so good for videoing on, but we'll see what that. I hope the footage is okay. But yeah, great lesson. Somebody was feeling quite feisty, shall we say. Yeah, there's me worried that he wasn't going to be feeling 100% right. But yeah, he was proper on one today, bless him. We warmed up and then he was like, oh, the exciting stuff's coming now. But we actually worked on transitions and also my accuracy on circles, which is rubbish. And I have sort of kind of learned why now, because I'm leaving to start my circle too early. It's just definitely sack the rider moment there. But yes, he thought he should be doing far more advanced work than we were actually doing, which then made him look quite tense and stressed through the lesson. He wasn't, he got very hot, quite sweaty. It's just, he is very opinionated and he tries so hard, he almost tries too hard and then gets himself all sort of worked up about it. It's not because he doesn't want to be doing the work, it's because he's actually trying so hard to please, but then gets all in a bit of a muddle. And yes, he is opinionated, so if he thinks he's got something right, and yeah, he likes to let me know. So yes, we were working on transitions and getting him to sort of kind of listen to my half halts, which he's been running through. So if you see in the video, I do halt him a couple of times, and well, more than a couple of times, it was quite a lot. And also just really sort of working on getting him listening to my half halts, because somebody tends to ignore them sometimes. So yeah, working on sort of more sort of not basic but fundamentals. We definitely, it was good to go back and re-establish that, because it's great doing all the more advanced things, the leg yields, the half pass, flying changes, but yeah, you do need to make sure that our basic work is good enough, which I haven't felt it has been recently. I felt like he is not always in front of my leg, particularly in a downwards transition. He tends to almost sort of suck back at me, but yeah, we worked on that. But he was in quite a feisty mode today, so there was plenty sort of energy, which trying to make sure that it was usable. Sometimes it was, sometimes it wasn't. But I was really pleased how he was, really, because I was a little bit concerned, like I say, earlier in the week, after he had his fight with Buck. He was in the wrong, really. So yes, you were. You can be grumpy with me, but you were. So it was a bit tricky to have sort of some sympathy for him, really, because he kind of was very, very mean to poor little Buck. So they have now been split up, and then this one is stood grazing next to the dividing fence, like he wants his friend back. Sometimes I don't think he really knows what he wants. I think that's part of his problem sometimes, isn't it, Buck? Bo, can't get the names right. So Buck's actually missing from his stable at the moment because we've been away. He's been in his stable the whole time. His stable was very clean, although it's even cleaner now because I have actually just mucked out and put a new bale of shavings in. He's actually out in the field on his own. He's become very brave, and he'll go out there, and then he occasionally comes back to the gate on the hard stand and shouts. And I actually can't see him at all now. Assuming he's still in there. Bless him. Where is he? Back! I have to clamber on the farm equipment. Oh, here he comes. Here he comes. You alright? Okay, you alright? Here he comes. Baby Buck. You had fun out in the field? Time to come in now. You're wearing your big brother's fly rug, aren't you? Yeah, because you haven't got one at the moment. It's a little bit big. Yes, I think he definitely wants to come in now. So I'm going to grab him in, because then it's tea time for the boys, and then I'm going to go in and have a sit down. Yeah. When are you going to go out? I think that's a long way off at the moment, isn't it? Yeah. You're getting to the point where you're going to have a bit of a break now, aren't you? You're mature. Yeah? Right. I will see you guys again next week.